Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my No Man's Sky video. This is Shallon Magi, and I want to try something a little different today. When I was at work today, I was just kind of letting some videos play on YouTube, and one of Jason Play's old videos came up, and it was about acquiring a living ship. Now, I've said a bunch of times in the past that I'm not the biggest fan of like living ships. I've got the Wraith, and I really haven't done much with that thing, man. And even though it does look cool, I guess it's just not something I was too interested in. But kind of I didn't watch the whole video, but it made me think. This past week, I've been doing a lot of stuff aside from the few videos I've been making. I've been doing a lot of stuff kind of working on a couple milestones, mostly the scanning the planets, like the zoologist type stuff milestone. And I was thinking, if I acquire a living ship, that may contribute to a milestone. And even if it doesn't, I've been acquiring some of the, when you send your living frigate out on missions, he brings back a lot. Like every time, he brings back some of those sort of eggs that when you hatch them, they turn into technology for living ships. So I figure I might as well go ahead and do that, get it accomplished. Who knows? I might really like the ship and all. I know what I need to do that. It's the void egg, or it's the egg, the curiosity or something. There it is, void egg.
Collectible received.
All right. Okay, let's check this thing out. From time to time, it appears to sing. All right, I'm going to... Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I will be getting, I guess. That ship right there, which is pretty wild looking. So I think, let me check my log. Journeyman milestone. Milestone complete. Maybe just do a quick jump to another system here. I'll catch up with you when I get there. Oh wow! Oh, okay. That planet was looking really cool there for a moment. All right, I will be right back. All right. I guess I'm just going to keep warping and try to warp as far as I can. I'm so used to warping in my freighter. Okay. Oh, that's cool looking. Oh, here we go. Awesome. The Lonely... Wow. Look at that thing. Your frigate fleet is currently full. Yeah, I don't want a living frigate. I want a living ship. But he is cool looking, man. Wow. Yeah, this isn't the one. So I guess I have to do this again. We're in a pirate system, okay, and they want to fight. I don't really want to fight right now. I just want to do this. All right. It looks like another warp is needed. There he is. Oh, so now it's the ship. That's cool. All right. I may still go for another living frigate, though. We hear you, traveler. We are connected. Your body is of ours. This craft is like none I have ever seen before. It looks alive. Its broadcast is pure music, and yet I understand the melody making words in my mind. The void egg I acquired from Space Anomaly begins to resonate, and response continue to listen. The tones that had previously formed words now shift in form, modulating their music into readable navigation data. Coordinates have been registered to my starship system. Cool. Interstellar coordinates received. All right. Let's check it out. There we go. Okay. The void egg seeks a specific world in this system. Examine the egg in the inventory to learn of its requirements. Okay. When touch conjures powerful vision of a world beset by powerful anomalies and strange colors. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's showing me right there. Okay. Man. All right, so it looks like we got a bunch of aggressive sentinels here too, but I think once I land, my Minotaur will be pretty much jumping down on the ground because I did not disable him. All right. Oh, we're a little bit in the distance here. Let's go ahead and bring out the Nomad. There we go. Alright, so I guess I got some fighting to do, because these guys are not going to leave me alone, I don't think.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Log follows. I'm a little distracted. Viking to remove must begin. Experiment with fewer variables. Control required. Okay, yeah, I gotta fight. I'm gonna disable him.
Warning. Sentinel.
There we go. Okay. Void egg requires a conscious bridge. Craft conscious bridge. All right. Oh, cool. New little thing for me there. Okay. Experimental synthesis unit operational, awaiting biogenesis materials. Insert conscious bridge. The machine accepts the biological machine. The biogenic machine. I have assembled it for it. I hear a hum, a rumble and echo of its past experiments returning to the present. It outputs bursts a cluster of cells, some proto-tissue. What purpose did these ancient Corvex have in mind? Fragile neural stem, a delicate web of tissue. This is the spark that will ignite a new life form into existence. It requires careful attendance while it matures. Okay, so 19 hours pretty much for this thing to mature. The neural stem is too fragile for use. Take care of the stem. It will mature in... All right, so tomorrow, I guess. All right, everyone. I am on the egg quest now. The egg has pretty much hatched, or it has become mature, so let's see what I gotta do here. The void egg is humming on a strange frequency. Await contact. Maybe I need to go into pulse. No. Oh, you know what? Nope, I need to port to the Euclid galaxy. I'm in the same system that I built that new. Oh, rare deep space object. Ow. Okay. Cool. So I don't need to be in Euclid. I guess after the Metal Masters bind us no more, we are free. We may swim, fly, live, or die. Void Egg quivers as the lifting music of the alien ship fills my cockpit. It is a motion of recognition, accept transmission. Song of the ship, the creature fills my starship, spilling from circuit to circuit, flooding the computer. As the music fades, I hear a faint echo, a gently hummed response, the Void Egg. Interstellar coordinates, all right. Okay. I still gotta replace the frigate that I deleted, so I might as well do a living frigate. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what we get here. Can't see nothing. There we go.
Technology recharge.
You know what? I'm going to eat, I think, a Sphigial surprise or whatever it's called. I can't remember. This right here. I'm gonna eat like what? Maybe two of them. I think this gives me fire, yeah, heat resistance. So we'll go with that. So that was my shield. I should be totally fine. All right, so pretty close. All right, here we are.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Archive of Corvex Prime, retrieval in progress. Log follows. Partial success achieved. The bridge allows the implementation of consciousness shards within discrete shells. Okay. Unit remains connected to greater mind. Sensory inputs fully shared. Attempts to localize sensory inputs cause traumatic desperation. Unfruitful. Suspect biological core required. Root sensory experience and bodily experience to improve stability. Systems must have local control. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Waiting biogenesis. Plaque replays. Prime, the researchers were building something. Pulsating core. Okay, so I need a pulsating core. The solar ray. Specialized to the multi-tools mining capabilities, transforming terrain deposits into liquid sun. Powerful laser array amplifies local solar radiation, allowing for rapid reconfiguration of nearby mineral ores. All right. Oh, pulsating core. Liquid sun. Okay. All right, well, I guess I've got. I don't.
Technology installed.
Cool, I can make it. All right. The void egg host requires heart. A heart, gather liquid sun. Solar ray will convert metal to liquid sun. Okay, so I need to find, I guess, some pyrite or silver, gold, something. Activated copper. Well, you know that's a metal, so check that out. All right, solar ray, liquid sun. Cool.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Technology recharge.
All right, and craft this pulsating core. Is that what it is? Yeah. There we go. All right, let's return back to the monolith base. Basically. Okay, experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials, insert materials. One pulsating core. As the machine begins to work, I feel the egg twitch within my exosuit. It is responsible for activating these machines. Its imprint is upon the life I am creating. All right, fragile heart. Though nothing more than a cluster of cells, it is already possible to detect the soft beating of this proto-heart. Requires careful attendance while it matures. So, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to wait 20 hours or something for this thing to grow up. Oh, 25 hours. Wow. All right. Well, I will catch back up with you in 25, 26 hours, everyone. All right. All right, everyone. I am back, and I just got a message saying the void egg is humming on a strange frequency. Awake contact. I guess I got to go into pulse drive, but yeah, the heart looks totally mature now. So I guess, yeah, here we go. And there he is. So let's see what happens here. You're on our path. We see it. We understand where it leads. It is necessary. Perhaps we thank you. Perhaps. The words of the ship ring in my ears. They have real expression and whatever quality. And yet I see no pilot except transmission. My dance with the strange life form, for I am convinced this ship is alive, continues. It has bound itself to me, and this egg is the bridge. Interstellar coordinates. Nice. All right. So I guess, yeah, right there we are. All right. Oh, cool looking planet. But it's on this, I guess, frost planet. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Nomad. Nomad might be my favorite exocraft just because pretty much like hovers on water and stuff, and that's pretty cool. And you can get height, you can, you know, similar to the motorcycle and all. All right. Here we go. Archive of Corvex Prime, retrieve 1 progress, log follows, carapace program concluded, machinery optimized, biological core, unnecessary with correct local sensory throttle configuration. Yes, not conversions, non-convergence. Insufficiently processed biogenesis may offer future refuge. Increased autonomy must be studied. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. Words are translated, destined to be read by non-convergent entities. We're the authors working beyond their brief. Had they become divergent, lured by the flesh they had created? How many others have walked the same path? Okay, impossible membrane. A biomechanical construct created. Design of anonymous host. Okay, hypnotic eye. Living water. Huh. Well, I know where to get hypnotic eyes at. All right. Void egg requires a shell. Gather hypnotic eye. Craft impossible membrane. Look for abyssal horrors. So I guess I can create that. Yeah. All right. So need to find a body of water pretty much. And looks like we got a pretty good size right over here. All right, not too far. All right, I guess we're gonna come up on a, yeah. So I should enact my neutron cannon. There we go. And I only need, how many of these do I need? Just one? Yeah. Living water. I wonder if I can make living water. I don't think I can. All right. Requires a shell. Gather living water to craft impossible membrane. Okay. Seek living water in deep space. Okay. So I guess we're done in the ocean for the time being. Not in deep space. Oh, take a picture of that. All right, acceptance, hope, willing. A wave of calm washes over me as my communicator tunes itself to this beautiful giant. Its message is no conventional broadcast, but an analog transmission, pure emotion. I let the feeling take hold as I contemplate the being before me. Request sacrifice. I make a request, peaceful traveler before me. Despite having no shared language, it appears to understand me, even to have been expecting this. It convulses and I receive what I need. Living water continues on its journey. Yeah. Okay. Well, what the hell? Okay. Child of Helios. Well, let me go ahead and make that right now. All right. Return to the ancient biogenesis structure. Present the impossible membrane. Okay. There's my, what is it, my roamer? Roamer, nomad, or no, my nomad, I think. Okay, I don't really feel like reading through this. Insert materials, one impossible membrane, prepared what was asked as the machine has brought another piece of life into the universe. Do these clusters think? Do they feel? Where is the boundary between life and an organic machine? Fragile shell. Okay. It requires careful attendance, so I guess I'll be able to do this tomorrow. Yeah, 18 hours. All right, cool. So then I can kind of get on with business. Let me see what this does. Okay, that's not an upgrade. And that's not an upgrade either. All right, well, I'll catch you on the next leg of this quest. Hey everyone, I'm back. So 18 hours has passed and we've got a hardened shell now. And I kind of modified my Corvette, made it to where it's like just a big room pretty much. But anyway, I want to get on with this quest here. Not this, let me unpin that. Starbirth. The void egg is humming on a strange frequency, awake contact. So maybe I have to get up in space for that to happen. There we are. Very awesome. You will perform the binding. We see you assemble the components like the metal masters before you, and yet you share a mind with the other iterations, yet you do not converge. Perhaps you will understand. Accept transmission. Each time this being floods my ship with their beautiful song, I attempt to commit the experience to memory to recall it later. And yet, when it fades from my present, it fades entirely. All I have is navigation data. All right. Wonder if that's it right there, but oh, got a crash freighter. I wouldn't mind doing that. So I think I'm going to put a save beacon down there. See if I can get out of here. Yeah, I should be able to. Maybe not. Yeah, here we go. How about, can I open? Yeah. That's cool. Oh, it opens both hatches. That's awesome. All right. And I want to jump down to the freighter here. Check the staff combination and put a save beacon down. Nah. If it was a chrome handle, I would go for it because that red is pretty striking. That's a shame. Maybe I'll run around on this planet later and search for a bunch of autophage camps. Lore type stuff over here. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Okay, retrieval in progress, log follows, biological shells unstable, erratic. Convergent mind data cannot be overloaded through the one process center. Multiple sites required. Okay, distributed biology to match distributed mind structure alignment appears necessary, yet centralized identity must anchor each shell. So I guess I got to go to a bunch of these things. Awaiting biogenesis materials off my hands, fragments of life. Heart body network, but is the insert materials, seeds of glass. Okay, so I guess maybe I hear a sentinel. I carry the egg, the heart, the skin, the nerves, pulsate as sense the aura of the machine. They are aware that something is happening, even if they cannot comprehend what it is. What it must feel like. I am fed another blueprint, another plan to follow once again. I must adopt my multi-tool to some new purpose. Animus beam, a unique overload to the multi-tool's standard mining laser. Beam frequency is modulated precisely in a feedback loop with the delta waves generated by the impact target Recordings of the target experiences are thus etched into tiny fragments of metal and rendered as fragmented quila. Readability of collected fragments is not guaranteed. Seeds of glass. Okay. So I think I'm just going to put that in my mining weapon, I guess.
Technology installed.
Gather fragmented quila to search. Seeds of glass. Extract fragments of life from living beings. Press. Oh, so I gotta, Nope. Okay, so I got to kill animals, or can I just mine whatever? Not sure. It says living things. That could be plants or whatever. I don't know. Let's check it out.
Units received.
Oh, it's these little. Oh, got it. Okay. $80. $96. All right, that should do it. Yep. Craft seeds of glass. Okay. Okay, return to the ancient site. Waiting biogenesis materials, seeds of glass. The machine accepts these bizarre seeds, performs its miracle, working a new life form into being, a new cluster for me to care for. Oh man. Slow knitting together of flesh, neurons, antimatter. The way this mind experiences a universe is beyond any imagining. It requires careful attendance. All right. Man, so basically I'll continue this quest tomorrow, I guess. All right, everyone. I'll catch up with you then. Hey, what's up, everyone? So looks like the void egg is humming on a strange frequency, await contact. So it looks like I can go and do the next stage of this living ship quest. So I'll catch up with you in space. Rudersu, whatever. First system. I do have a portal here, but the thing is I guess I don't have the base there no more. Maybe I got a save beacon at the portal. I'm thinking I might. We'll see. All right. Oh, never scanned that. That's wild. Okay. Okay, Genesis. Yeah, that was basically my base. The name of my first base. Maybe this is the portal that I've got marked out here. Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this this message, so I don't have to keep coming back to it. Let me do that real quick here. There we go. All right. All right, the hunter. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Oh, I don't have all the materials I'm going to need either. Damn it. Alright, I think I'm ready. So the hunter is the bird right here. Then the reflection is this, I believe. And then the hunter again. The spiral of reality, that's pretty simple. Star over water, right here. The ascending orb is the hot air balloon looking thing. The obscured companion. Yeah, to the, that makes sense. Obscured to the sun. The hunter again. The lowly insect is obviously right there. Or, no, actually, the lowly insect is this. The anomaly is right there, I believe. Sailor is the boat. Ocean King, right here, the whale. Euclid. Alright. Okay, yeah. Genesis. Await contact. Okay, so I'm going to have to, I guess, go up in the air again. Here we go. Traveler, forgive our invasion of your personal interface. We're dying, our body is old, fading, our mind unravels. We must be renewed. We must be restored, is the way it has always been. Refresh us, reset us, rebirth what you have made. Will we be the same? Unknown, but it must be. Hatch egg. Okay. Set of coordinates are beamed to my navigation computer. Alright. Oh, hold on. So it's in this system. I don't have to go to the galaxy map, which is cool. There he is. Sweet. Ship's log reveals that it was carrying two halves of a slain warrior. They were being sent on autopilot to the home of their ancestors so that their family might see them one last time. There is no habitation there, no survivors who might greet the ship. There are only sentinels watching. Access the ship system, extract main quality and nanite clusters, nothing else salvageable. Computer too damaged to reveal anything more. All right, well, I would say that's my first living ship, even though I've had the Wraith forever. That was just a reward from doing the Titan expedition. This is actually something I just earned, so that's cool. But since I'm a noob with the living ships, I'll just equip whatever I've got for the time being, and then I'll whittle it down. Starship, the creature, the shell, lies next to me. Lights pulse across its surface, but it's still quiet. Begin biogenesis, one mature heart node. The heart begins to beat, weak but undeniable. Yeah, put the stem in there. Ship quivers in response, suddenly aware of my touch. Continue biogenesis. Hardened shell. I feel the machinery solidify beneath my hands, its flesh taking form as living being. Singularity core. Ship is complete, but my task is not yet complete. It needs something more. Awaken the host. One archive soul. It is done. It is alive. Awesome. Very nice. Alright, so let's see. Wow. It's wild. This looks like a mess of sacs and sphincters. These vents generate and expel glorious globules, whatever, of plasma. When fused to weapon systems of the ship, they are superheated, expelled at high pressure. Press X to ask the ship what direct its veins towards current target. Grafted eyes. So this is probably like, yeah, phase beam. Small extension to the ship's automated defense network. I guess these are shields, maybe. Singularity cortex, a complex biometallic stem. Antimatter heart registers. FTL travel. Galaxy map sets, the hyperdrive. Metallic strand complex, each system. Pulsating heart. This is like the pulse engine. Okay. Let's get a first person view. Let me go ahead and claim this thing. All right. Okay, yeah, all nasty looking inside. Okay, so we got a supercharged slot there and one here. So the layout's like not the greatest. Okay. 349, nothing's changing. What about nothing's changing? Spewing vents, peak damage potential. Okay, that kind of changed a little bit. Shield strength. Hyperdrive range. Alright, so well... All right, everyone. So that pretty much concludes the Living Ship quest. Pretty cool quest. It took 3 or 4 days because it's time gated. Each I guess sort of each level of it. It has like 3 or 4 different stages to it, and when you get done each stage, obviously there's usually like a 18 to 25 hour time limit on each stage. That's kind of cool, and like I've said before a whole bunch in the past, I'm not like the biggest fan of living ships. This is certainly interesting looking, and I had a lot of technology from doing like, frigate missions on my freighter in the past. Got a bunch of those eggs. And I'll continue to get more and build this technology out. I kind of have to get a little bit more familiar with each one of these technologies. I think what I might do is maybe shift some of these around, like, I believe this is the maneuver. Yeah, no, that's the launch thrusters. But I might take like the maneuverability type things and like shift them over here, whatever, to where I can get the numbers higher, because I've noticed like with a lot of these, I can stick certain things in supercharged slots and it doesn't necessarily do anything, right? Like it's not... some of it does have an effect, like that absolutely had an effect. So if I put that there, 585, 541, so obviously that's a better choice. Maybe 613, that's even better. 585, right? So I'm just gonna have to mess around with this thing here and there. Like I said, living ships aren't like my jam, but I'm sure I will find the time to improve the thing, and you'll probably see me in future videos rocking this thing once in a while. So yeah, pretty long quest chain, pretty cool, satisfying quest chain. And so if you sat through that whole thing, thanks for watching, and until the next time, peace out, everyone.